Hello, hi, namaskar, welcome back to my YouTube channel Nandita's Vlog Voyages. Consistent home বুলি কৈ inconsistent হৈ থকা মোৰ vlogলৈ আপোনালোকক আকৌ এবাৰ স্বাগতম জনাইছোঁ। So basically এইটো vlog নহয়, এইটো হৈছে story time, another story time. Let's get back to this again. আৰু মই আকৌ ইনষ্টাত ষ্টৰি দিছিলোঁ এণ্ড পিপল মে ন' ডেট এইটো কিহৰ ওপৰত হ'ব ষ্টৰি টাইমটো এণ্ড ইটছ ৰিলেটেড টু মেণ্টেল হেল্থ। চ' টু বি অনেষ্ট এইটো ষ্টৰি টাইম হয়, বাট নট এক্জেক্টলি ষ্টৰি টাইম, বাট ইটছ এ লেচন লাৰ্ণড টাইম। লাইক মই কি লেচন শিকিলোঁ, কি হ'ল, কেনেকৈ হ'ল, it's about that. So first of all, story time start কৰাৰ আগতে let me thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel. It's just, I have reached 100 subscribers. That's not a big milestone for some people. Not for some people, everyone. That's not a big milestone. 100 subscriber is a very small thing. But for me, it's a very big achievement because I started this channel like a year back. Not a year, like it's almost 1.5 years I started this channel. I started it in March 2024 and it's like August 2025 now. And these 100 people who have subscribed to my channel are literal angels. And I love you guys so much. I know, like 4 to 5 people are my family. But the other people who have subscribed to my channel are really some pretty people, I know. And this is an achievement or milestone for me for one reason, Because speaking about this 100 subscriber milestone for me, right? People get excited when they cross 1,000, when they cross 10,000 and like all that. I am getting excited because of just these 2 zeros after the 1. Just because I have many people who knows me. Many. I'm saying many people who knows me. And from that, half of them pretends to love me, but a very few of them have supported me in this journey when I started this. So because some of the subscribers are people who doesn't know me at all, that excites me the most, that makes me the happiest. So I'm here to thank you guys for supporting me and loving me, so loving my videos also. I want to make videos consistently, but the point is where I'm staying in my rent house, there is no like the lighting is not that good, not that proper lighting, and it's just one room and there is lots of shoutings and all going on in the nearby rooms because they have children. For the story, for the lesson, I will be speaking in my comfortable languages, English and Assamese both. So here it goes. This sometimes takes a little time. My mental health took a downfall when it was 2020, the lockdown period, COVID period. But to be honest, it started way before that. It started way before 2020 and it started, to be honest, in 2017, 2018. So let's start from that phase. 2017, like 2017 and 2018, I was studying in school. In 2017, I was in 9th standard and 2018, I was in 10th standard. So basically the thing is that we all had this phase in our school, right? The like childhood sweetheart kind of phase, which never really works out for everyone. Not for everyone, like most of them, which never works out, right? We think this is it, but it's not it. Very few people have that this is it in that phase. But no, that's honestly not true for everyone. So I was in that phase when I was in ninth standard. It was going well, nice. I was a very open person, very active person. I had friends, like most of them were good with me. But I don't know, something happened. I can't really remember now, but something had happened. Okay, so I was saying that I right now I can't clearly remember what happened, but some of my classmates started hating me. It started with most of the boys, so they started hating on me for some reason. It was related to some singer kind of thing, I guess. Like we fought upon some singer and all, maybe, I guess. And then they started hating on me. Okay, it was fine till some point of time. Not everyone hated me, but some of them. It was fine till a point. We used to go to a tuition together, not together, like we all had the same tuition since we were of the same batch, same subject. So we obviously would do the tuition together. So okay, they don't talk with me, I don't talk with them, we don't speak. It was okay. But I don't know, some things were happening gradually. My female friends also started hating on me, like stopped speaking to me, stopped interacting with me, even stopped smiling at me. Uh, most tragic one was I had two very close friends. Like we were friends from like starting, from the beginning. One of them I had known her from since like not play school, like since kindergarten, and one of them I knew her since fifth or sixth standard, properly since fifth or sixth standard. Then we were friends. We were friends, and we became very close in the seventh and eighth standard, most probably. And it was like, okay, it was not in the nine. Maybe it was nine. The ending of the ninth standard, I guess. I don't know what happened to one of them. She's completely like stopped talking to me. She didn't even give that explanation. What did I do wrong? For what she started hating on me? Like I didn't know. Until date, I don't know the reason why she stopped talking to me. No, complete. I didn't even get the closure of that friendship. So that was like I'm saying, literally, like female friends also started hating on me. Then I had one more friend who was very, very, very close to me. She's still a friend. She's still a good friend. But if I speak about the school days, she was a very, very close friend of mine. And she and I had a misunderstanding too at the same point. And we stopped talking at the same point. She didn't understand my view on the thing for which we fought. So that's some different thing. But later on we became good, and again we fought again and again. Okay, then we got on good terms again, like now. But okay, that's a different case now. She is a very good friend right now. So this thing started in 2017 and 2018. So I had a dog that time. I had a pet whose name was Tiger. I loved him a lot. But since he stayed with human beings from the very beginning, like his mom was a stray dog, like, but she used to stay in our premises. She used to eat foods from like we used to give her food. So she gave birth to the puppies like near our premises only. So then one, like everybody were like taking the puppies, and like then one we kept one puppy with us. So the mom used to come feed her puppy, and then she used to go, and this puppy used to stay with us. And like I really loved them. That was my first pet in my entire life. I really loved him. He died in the year 2018 only. He died in the year 2018 towards the end. Like, but he was my star for me. So since he stayed with us from the very beginning, and he was like very indoor kind of pet, he used to stay inside the home most of the time. He used to bark at people, but he never did any wrong to any person. But I kept his name Tiger because I was in third standard when I got him. I kept his name Tiger only because he had that black color and like that brown, yellowish brown kind of color which the most of the dogs have. His face had that color, both the color black and that brown kind of color. So I told my mom that he kind of looks like a tiger, so I'll call him Tiger. He was little a kind of afraid of things. Like if a goat come towards him in an aggressive mode, or even like if a goat come towards him, like he knows that the thing is coming towards him, then he just gets little afraid and he goes backwards. And my tuition was near, so like walking distance, so he always used to go with me. Like he used to go with me, and then so one fine day, like we were standing outside our tuition because our sir has not reached yet. We were standing, my dog was with me. Okay, then a goat came towards my pet, my tiger, and he just walked back. And those guys were already like, we were already in a conflict. We hated each other, and that one of that guy is like laughed at my dog. Like she kept his name Tiger, and he gets afraid of a goat. Like he insulted in some way, and I just felt bad at it. I was hurt. So those guys who were my classmates used to tease me, used to call me Tiger. Okay, it was okay up to there. I used to handle it, but then suddenly they started like insulting me, like shouting names, speaking about me, and many things. And with that, they used to like look at me, and like, you know, we call our pets like this with like their names, and then come like that way. So those guys used to do that to me. My point was, friends tease each other, that's no issue there. But when you hate someone, when you don't talk to someone, you don't have the right to tease them with like this kind of things. I'm a human being. You don't have the right to call me their way. You are not even my friend. You are not even speaking to me. Then why are you like getting upon me, like talking shit about me, like calling like that, calling this? You don't talk to me as a human being. Then why are you calling me like that? So these things literally started breaking me down. Then things started deteriorating, and more people are like this, that. One day it was extremely depressing for me. When these were happening, I had no female friends, to be honest. I used to eat my tiffin with my juniors. I remember my juniors for that reason. I love them for that reason. They have been my support. I was in 10th standard, they were in 8th standard. One is a like very good, like not junior, not sister, nothing. She's a very good friend, to be honest. I treat him I treat her as my kid. she's very close to me even. And the other one was a school junior. I have not met her for ages now. She was very close to me as well. Her elder sister was my senior. They both were very close to me at that point of time. They like supported me very, very much. They motivated me to not cry. So one fine day this happened in the school. Like in the break time, they were teasing me like with dog names, with calling me as we call animals. Like they used to treat me as an animal. I came back home. I used to go, like we had a school bus where we used to go to school, come back from school. So I came back from school. I got down from the bus. My dad was waiting for me to take me back. Like from there, he used to take me to home. So he was waiting for me. I just got down from the bus. I didn't see anything else. Everything was blurred in front of me. I was in the roadside. I hugged my dad and I was crying and crying and crying. And I told him that I won't go to school from now on. My dad asked me why, what happened. I went home. I told my mom, I told my dad, and my mom was shouting on me like, "Gharat iman mukh chole, why can't you fight with them?" kind of things. Okay, then the same day I had my tuitions also. That the guy was also my tuition mate, and my dad went to my tuition, called my tuition teacher, told him this and that, then called the guy and told him something. Then the next morning, before even assembly got started in my school, he came with his friends who were my mates, who were my schoolmates, classmates. They came to me and told me things which is unimaginable for a kid of that age. Like they didn't say anything like that shouldn't be said to a girl, but they said things like what we call dhamkis. So they came like some thugs, told me that tell your father to meet me. Why is he meeting him and telling me this and that? Tell your father to meet us. Not like father. In Assamese, they said like something to baperok kobi amak lok koribole. A 10th standard guy, a boy, saying those words about a 60-year-old person. Yeah, that was 2018. My dad got retired in 2017 when he was 60 years old. Maybe he was 61 or 62. I don't even remember. So a 10th standard who is not even 18 is saying those words about a 60-year-old person. That's unimaginable. Like, okay, that happened that day, that morning. I cried and cried and cried. The first period whole ended in me being like some paranoid crybaby there. That same day, like more reasons were there. Then my class teacher called me. Didn't call me. I just, after the first period ended, like my class teacher's class ended, I went after her and I said to her that, "Ma'am, I don't want to remain in school today. I'm not feeling very well. I want to go home." Then she asked me, "Is it because of them?" I told her, "Yes, it's because of them." I couldn't control my tears. It was so heartbreaking for me at that point. Then she took me to our headmistress office. I used to study in a missionary school, Catholic. So we had sister and father. So she took me to sister's office. Sister asked me what happened. I told them this and this happened. This and this guy did it. So she called all the guys, asked them why. So one of the guy told that she used to tease me like with that her dog and my birthday comes on same day. So I told him, I used to tease you when we were in speaking terms, when we were friends, when I used to help you for your different things, not study related. Okay, he was a very sharp guy. He is a very sharp guy. He is a topper. Yeah, so it was not about that, but something other things. I used to do that when we were on speaking terms and friends. So sister asked, "Is that true?" to him. So he said, "Yeah." Recently, like now she doesn't do that. So then sister told him, asked him, "Then why do you do it now then?" So I like she was about to suspend him, but I don't know why the hell I said it. Don't do it. Like you're in 10th standard, don't do it. But okay, we came back and things were similarly happening. See, point is everyone had secret haters in their school life. Everyone has, even now. Some people are jealous, some people hates you behind you, but stays good in front of you. But you feel bad when the people you know never hated you behind you, but suddenly now hates you for some reason you don't even know. So that was the point when everything started deteriorating. Everything started going downhill for me, but I controlled myself. I also thought that okay, if they're not talking, I'm not talking, I'm good as I am. So I gave my 10th standard, we came out. I went to like college, not college, like 11, 12, in a junior college, to be honest, high school junior college in Dibrugarh. Two or three of them, of those guys also, three of those guys also went. But there also something happened, like they like told these things to some of their friends who were my friends as well in that like new journey. Then those guys were shouting behind me, like trying to tease in the same way they did in the school. Then I was like, suddenly, why the hell is this chasing me here? Then I didn't confront. I actually wanted to confront them, but I didn't. But somehow, like I got inside a school group, and then somebody sent like me a message like, okay, I'm sorry for doing this, but don't do this. But don't make it like look like I'm the bad guy always. I'm sorry for doing that. Like I shouldn't have told them, kind of message. And I said like, okay, but see, dude, everybody has your own issues in their life. My life is not stuck there. I have now new issues going on. So please let me live in peace. Then okay, then we then never spoke again. Then it came to 2020 when COVID got started. COVID started, lockdown started. I guess lockdown started in the month of March. Yeah, 19 March it was, I guess. Okay, we were here staying. We didn't even give exam and we got promoted to 12th standard. Yeah, I'm from COVID batch, 12th standard. But then suddenly my dad got sick. Not very serious, but yeah, some kind of serious. Like he got sick. His hemoglobin went from like 9 to 6, 5 point something or 6. Yeah, 6, like that. Like doctor suggested that he should like he would have to take blood units now. And one of, I don't really know which doctor, but one of the doctors said he had cancer maybe. And it was lockdown. My mom is really not outgoing. She is very introvert. She is very reserved. She stays inside home most of the time. She goes out very rarely. And these hospitals, marketing, these are not my mom's thing. Like, because every time we used to get sick, dad used to take us. But that was the first time I saw like I saw that person getting sick, which always took care of us. Like he got sick before also, like viral fever, cold, flu. Okay, these are okay. But I have seen him like this for the first time, where he used to go, where he has to go to hospital. Someone has to take care of him, and all that. And it was COVID. It was lockdown. It was very hard phase. When I heard about that misconception about my dad's sickness from a doctor, and then I got afraid. I was like so afraid. I was alone in the not alone in the home. Like I was, my brother was in Delhi. He is still staying in Delhi. But he was in Delhi then that time. My mom here, I'm here. Dad's sick, and I used to sleep very late that time. Like I used to watch Korean dramas at night, and I used to sleep late. So I used to notice my dad couldn't sleep. He used to walk back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. He couldn't sleep at all. I got afraid. I have a friend. I fought with her back then for some reasons also, but she was doing Reiki. She was doing this healing processes. So I texted her. I contacted her. She said that, look, I may fight with you, but your parents are my parents. So I'm coming your home right now. She came. She gave some Reiki treatments to my dad, and he would sleep that day. Like he had felt better after so long. He would at least sleep that day. Then like since his hemoglobin was very low, we had, like, he had to take blood. Since it was lockdown here, nobody agreed to like admit him for blood donation for blood. So my aunts who stays in Duliajan, they told us to move there, like oil hospital. So my dad was admitted to oil hospital. He was given blood there. Then suddenly like maybe he took one unit, and then like a doctor from that hospital like got COVID, and the whole hospital needed to cleared out. So we came back home. Then mom gave him like food from which like blood used to rise, like blood levels rises in our body. So he used to eat those things, and like he did it. But the fear I got at that point, like when I was at home, like I was like, what will I do now? Like mom is so reserved, mom doesn't go out, brother is in Delhi, like he can't come home now, right now, if he even wants to, because of this damn COVID. What shall I do alone? I'm just a kid right now. I'm just 17, I'm just 18. What can I do? I don't even know to ride a scooty. I don't even know to ride like drive a car. So what can I do? Like I got afraid and afraid and afraid. I used to stay tense. I had a person back then, so I used to be very tensed. Then one fine day he called me, and then we fought. Like I used to be very upset at that point of time. And whenever he called, he used to complain about things like, you don't speak with me much, you don't do this, you don't do that. I'm like, dude, my dad is sick, you don't even ask like how is he, and you're starting to fight. So I was very upset with these things. And then one fine day we fought, and he called me names. And then suddenly he said that to me that I should have died before even, like it was 2020. I got to know him before 2 years, and he said that it would have been better if you would have died 2 years back. We wouldn't have met. I was hurt. I was hurt, but I didn't pay much attention. I thought, okay, this will pass too. This fear here and this thing here, this both got mixed up, and then suddenly I started showing symptoms of depression no one could understand. Because I started, like when I first noticed the symptom, I didn't know that was a symptom of depression. Because I first showed like the symptom, my first symptom was the way I'm speaking right now. My words are clear, my pronunciation is clear. I don't know like I'm pronouncing some words correct or not in English, but okay, you can get what I'm trying to say. Like I was a very good speaker. My first symptom was I couldn't say words which I'm usually saying. Words which we usually like daily we use those words. Those kind of words were now like not were not clear in my mouth. And I never heard that people get this thing after 19 18 19 years, like 18 19 years. Like I started speaking, I'm like hypothetically or whatever I'm saying, like maybe let's think I started speaking full sentences from 4 year of age up to 19. I'm speaking clearly, and at the age of 19 I can't say like words I was saying till yesterday. I have never heard that people becoming like that, because this thing is like people get it from the beginning. So I was a little shocked. I didn't know what to do. I like googled it. Maybe I didn't google it right, so I didn't get the answer. I told my mom just like this because she never heard of this kind of thing happening in depression. I also didn't know. So that went away. Okay, this is going on. Some things I don't remember. I just know because my mom told me about those things. But I remember the first time when I said something to someone about this thing, about this depression and all. So I still remember I was on my periods. I was trying to sleep. After having my lunch, I was trying to sleep, and I couldn't sleep. And why I couldn't sleep was because I felt like I had a very very bad headache, and I felt like someone was like standing here with their like someone's feet was here, and they were like doing this on my feet, on my head, like they were trying to like crush my head. I felt that thing. I remember that was not the first time I felt that thing. I started feeling that thing from 3-4 days. That day I just texted my brother, like when I couldn't sleep properly after my lunch. So I texted my brother that this is happening to me. Like I'm not able to sleep. Like I feel like someone is crushing my head with their feet. My brother texted me that you're having depression. He told me, install Netflix, this is the password, this is the username, you do whatever you want to do, you watch whatever you like, you go outside, you do gardening, you do this, that, you love dancing, you do please dance. Like just put your mind at ease. You're going to depression right now. He called my mom, maybe he said to mom also. Mom asked me. I told my mom about everything I was going through. Then what happened? I don't remember. I absolutely don't remember what happened after that. When I recovered from this, I just remember things my mom told me now. So the things I will be telling now are not the things I remember, the things my mom told me, and some things my mom and dad has faced because of me, including my brother. So after that I felt more sick, and one fine day, it was a Sunday, my voice was completely gone. I couldn't say a word. My mom didn't know what to do. It was Sunday. I have my aunt Sukia, my father's sister. My mom called her. They have rent house, so there were tenants in their rent from Guwahati. Now they have shifted to Guwahati again. They had stayed there for almost a decade maybe then. So that brother, like he was elder, he was like of my brother's age. So every one of them has treated me like their own sister, because I was very small, and that time I was just 18 or 19, I guess. That brother has somewhere found this kind of thing about depression and this voice related thing. So he told my mom and my aunt that this is depression, you need to go to a psychiatrist, not other thing but psychiatrist. So my mom dad found out a contact number and they contacted a doctor, and that doctor was one of the best psychiatrists here in our like Assam or maybe in the Dibrugarh area. I don't know, Upper Assam. I don't remember the doctor's name right now. My mom once told me. So they contacted him, but they got to know that he shifted from, like, he stays in Guwahati right now maybe. So we were here, and in this COVID period we can't go to Guwahati immediately. So then the doctor asked my mom that, where is your house, where do you stay? So mom told me, we are from Margarita. Where are you from? We are from Margarita. Then the doctor told that I have a student in Margarita. One of my student is now a neuropsychiatrist in like Tinsukia, Margarita. He's from Margarita. Like, he stays in Margarita, and especially on Sundays, he have his chamber. He's he meets his patients on Sunday, like in Margarita on Sundays. So you can meet him. He's a very brilliant student of mine. And thankfully it was a Sunday, so they took me to him. And one of my friend, like, not friend, she was 1 year young. She's 1 year younger than me, but we are like friends. So her mom is knows the doctor. She actually works there, so she knows this doctor very well. So she took me to that doctor. She told the doctor that she's my child's friend. She's a very young girl and she's going through this. And I don't know, whatever. I don't know about things, but I'm very thankful to that doctor who helped me come out, who helped me recover from that. He didn't even took my fees. So they took me there. He treated me, gave me medicines, treated me like he checked my pulse. Mom said he checked my pulse. He wrote medicines for me. Then, and I couldn't speak. I didn't say a word. I couldn't say a word. I just wrote things. My mom said that I just wrote things and told him what was going on with him. And then after 1 or 2 checkups, he got COVID. And I got more and more sick. I used to sleep all day. I became very stubborn at points. My mom said I used to hate her for things. And when I said I want to eat this, I want to eat that, I want right now. So dad used to stock up things in our fridge, and it was summer season, so he used to stock up things for more than weeks, but they used to get finished in 2 to 3 days. If I see a chocolate, I will need it now. So I was like that. So that my doctor got COVID, and he suggested, he didn't suggest, there was a medicine doctor. He is a very experienced and aged doctor, but since it is a psychiatric case, so my doctor used to talk to him over phone when I used to come. He used to check. My doctor used to tell him what to check and which medicines to prescribe, because these medicines wouldn't come without prescription, without a doctor's sign. So we used to do that. I didn't even agree. I was so stubborn that I didn't even agree to get on other people's car, because I used to fight with my parents. Why am I going in someone else's car when we have our own? But for some reasons we had to go in a different car because of this and this. My brother had to come from Delhi immediately because I was falling more and more and more sick. I remember this thing, I vaguely remember because maybe he is the first person with whom I shared this thing. That was peak COVID. I'm trying not to cry, guys. That was peak COVID period. He came from Delhi by flight up to Dibrugarh. From Dibrugarh, he was brought by our neighbor's car because of COVID. He had to stay in quarantine for a week. But since I was so sick, he wanted to see me first. So before taking him to the quarantine center, like, they brought him in the car in front of our house. He didn't enter the house. He didn't even got out of the car. He just stayed in the car. My parents took me to the gate. I remember, I don't know if I remember it right or wrong. I vaguely remember my brother cried after looking at me because I was in a hell of a state. I couldn't talk. I didn't want to like walk. I looked like a zombie maybe that time. And I used to like I said about one of my neighbor. She used to stay with me. I used to go to her house. She used to come to our house. We used to do everything together, like make videos together. We used to vibe together. We used to go for walks together every day. And I felt sick. She came to she came to see me, and I was speaking like that time. I just started like speaking little by little. And I like saw her, and I asked her, which class are you in right now? And she said, I'm in class 10. I'm like, oh my god, you have grown up so much. Like, I forgot that she was in class 10 right now. And like then, and I forgot that she have already grown up, and we vibe together, we stay together. She also cried after that. I didn't remember anything because I was chilling out after saying those things. And my mom said one more thing. One day they thought I was no more, to be honest. Like, I was sleeping. My breathing just stopped. Out of nowhere, my breathing just stopped. My dad thought I was no more. My mom thought I was no more. But then someone came and said that at least take her to the doctor. They took me to the doctor. I got better. I had taken medicine for almost 4 years from 2020. Not for almost, yeah, complete 4 years. Because I fell sick maybe in August or September of 2020's August or September. And I took medicine till 2024's October maybe. Yeah. Now I have no medicines. Now I'm taking nothing. I'm full, like, well now. But that was a phase. I don't remember everything. But things I remember and things I have been told, I can never forget them. That was a lesson for me, and I hope from this thing you can learn one thing, that never involve yourself with people too much, even if they're true to you, even if they're not your partner, just your friend. Don't involve yourself. Like, people can ditch you anytime. People can love you and even say things they shouldn't. Even we love people, and sometimes even we don't think and say things we shouldn't. So my thing is that now the thing I have learned is that don't involve yourself too much. People who stayed with me at that point of time also left me. So it's better to not get involved like way too much. You love them, love in a limit. You trust them, trust in a limit. Just don't cross the limit and go way too much for others. But it's better to stay obsessed within yourself, with yourself. Because at the end of the day, you are yours. No one else can get your point of view. No one else can understand what you are going through, because it's your mind, because it's your heart. That's what's happening. And this is lesson for me, because one more thing is that this is one more reason, like I'm saying, I don't know if there was black magic related to this was completely health related issue according to me, but there was some point where black magic was also involved according to my parents. So I don't know. So be careful of people. Because I'm saying you, be careful of not only those people with whom you are close, but be careful of the people who are close to them even. Because like, see, you know this person, right? You know he can do this, he can do that, he is like this, he is like that. He has more people around his circle. Like, you have this people around you, but this person around you has more person around him or her. So anything can happen to you because of him or her. So just be aware of with whom you are going, with whom you are talking, with whom you are staying, because they have more people in their circle. You have him in your circle with others. He or she has you in his or her circle with others. Those others can even harm you. I'm saying this from experience. Like, the others in their circle can even harm you. Like, we know, we are friend. Like, she's a friend of friend, and we are good friend now. That is a very limited thing. But that friend has more friend in her circle. Not only two of her friends. She does not only have two friends. With, like, you know, two of her friend, your friend even friends with her, them also. But point is, she doesn't have only true friends, and those two friends doesn't have only her as friend. Like, you know what I'm trying to say. I don't know if we're getting it or not, but thing is, like, we should be aware of our surroundings, because anyone can harm us. Not only the people close to us, not only the people we know, but people the people who knows the person we know can also harm us. This is a very long chain, but this is the truth. Like, I have seen many things. Like, many people are getting ditched by their friends, by their partners. The same way I got ditched by my friend, by anything. Like, I'm saying, friends, this, that, I got ditched by everyone gets that. But okay, you ditched her, like, you ditched me, okay, that's well and fine. But after ditching, you should choose your words wisely, because you don't have anything to do with her. That doesn't mean you can say anything to her or anything to him which can, like, destroy his or her whole life, right? And I also remember this thing. This person who told me it would have been nice if I would have died. After I recovered, one sudden day, he just texted me like, how are you? What you're doing? This and that. So I'm like, fine, okay, this. So since I was a COVID batch, I got my result without even like giving the exam, right? So he just suddenly told me that out of nowhere, oh, now you can be good, right? You don't even you didn't even had to give an exam and you got your results. So now you're well, maybe. So now you don't have depression, maybe. Like, dude, seriously? You never choose your words wisely, first of all. Some of your words and things got mixed up and took me to that level. And now you have the audacity to say this? So guys, think how people are, to be honest. People are very, very, very disturbing. People can be very disturbing, I must say. It's a story I needed to say, but this is a video I needed to make. This should have been a happy story time. This should have been a nice story time on, like, since for me 100 subscriber was a milestone. But I wanted to say that if you're feeling happy with this, stay with this. You don't need to hear what others are saying. You don't need to involve yourself with people. You don't need to involve yourself way too much with people. You need to involve yourself with yourself. You love them till your last breath. Love them truly. Give them everything they deserve. Give them even more than they deserve. But you should remember your limit. You should stay, and you should never forget yourself. I was called names, still I chose that person to stay with. I was called names, words, still I chose to fight with my friend because of him. And I regret that now, very, very much. But the thing is, when your heart says it don't work out, girlie. To my dear girls, and even boys and friends or whatever, if your heart says it shouldn't, you shouldn't, then you shouldn't. If your brain says it won't work out, it will never work out, it will never work out. Your heart and brain, whatever they say, it will happen. Like, listening to heart or brain is different thing, but what they say will happen. I am saying this from experience. And the vibes really matter. And the vibes, when you get a off vibe from someone, you should know that person is off. That person can never give you good vibes. Like, I got a bad vibe from a person. I felt off about a person, but I never told this to anyone. But later on I realized that was the person who harmed me. Not only about this case, but more of this. But later I realized that person was the one who actually harmed me. This was it, I guess. I don't know what you have learned, what you have understood. I don't know. And yes, I said I would have spoken in English and SMS both, but in my mind I decided to speak in English because I wanted more and more people to listen to this video, to watch this video, because I wanted people to know about this. And to everyone who is going through phases in their lives, please share with your family members. Even if you think your family members will not understand, will not get it, you need to share it, guys. You need to share it for sure. So this was it for today. This was my video. This was my experience. Thank you for watching. I hope you will love me more and more. I hope you will like my video. Like, comment and share. I love you. Bye bye.